So Tawhiti West, he is actually a head coach of Swift MMA. So it'll be very interesting to see him show out and represent his club and lead the way by example.
Yeah, so he's versing Jared Baker today. Jared Baker comes from...
Jared Baker's out of Wellington / Taranaki.
Hydra's gym is where he's fighting out of today. He's a boxer, street fighter, tradesman.
This is a Supremacy Fighting Championship, straight hands, heavyweight, top down. Make some noise for him. This is going to be a round of with these guys right now. Make some noise. Introducing your first fighter, and out of the red corner, please make some noise for Tawhiti West.
So Tawhiti West is coming out now. His nickname, you can guess it, is West. He is 37 years of age, standing at 159 centimeters tall, of Māori heritage, hailing from Waikato, and he fights out of the gym that he coaches, which is Swift 828. His fighting style is that of a street fighter, and he works as a youth worker outside. I think that's very cool because a lot of youth can benefit from being in a healthy training environment. I'm sure his youth would get involved at his gym. That's very good to see, and I'm excited to see his performance, and hopefully he's able to set a very good example for his students and also the youth that he works with here, because you have to respect it when people step in the ring.
Tawhiti has actually had one of his students fight tonight, Alex. She was the first, done very well.
Yes, so his student won, so now it's time for the coach to really step up. His student put the pressure on by putting on such a great performance in his fight. So, if that example is an example of what Tawhiti has taught his student, then we should be in to see a great performance from Tawhiti.
Here comes Jared Baker fighting out of Hydra's, Wellington. He's a boxer and a street fighter. It's going to be a good one. Jared has focused heavily for this camp on footwork, guard work and training training. This camp has made him a confident version of himself. He's told us, I see my hand being raised and the belt is coming home by a knockout.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 3-by-3-minute round. Supremacy Fighting Championship, straight hands, heavyweight title bout. Introducing your first fighter, fighting out of the red corner. He's a street fighter with an MMA background, fighting out of Swift MMA. He is representing Rahui Mugika Aotearoa. Make some noise for Tawhiti West. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. He is a boxing-backed street fighter representing his hometown of Wellington, Aotearoa. He fights out of Team Hydra MMA. And he also represents Taranaki. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Jared Baker.
Yeah, we were talking about damage earlier on, and as you guys have heard, this is a heavyweight SFS straight hands title. So this fight, we should really see some serious damage. These are some big boys, and they sound like they have a decent level of experience with striking. So we'll have to see what they're able to do here.
Both men staring, ready to go. Touch gloves.
Okay. Measured approach, but keeping that distance. Jared seems to be quite good at coming in with that jab, and yeah, he's working the body as well. Excellent footwork from Jared and movement around the cage.
Jared's trying to get in, but Tawhiti's got the power.
Yeah, Tawhiti really is putting that pressure on, and it paid off for him there. But these boys are not mucking around. They're throwing with bad intentions. Yeah, Jared doing a great work of investing in the body as well. You can see he's trying to set something up here, maybe bring down Tawhiti's hands to be able to land that big right hand up top.
Tawhiti so much power.
Yeah, Tawhiti's power really showing there. Beautiful uppercut from Tawhiti, and he's not letting Jared set anything up. He's taking him out as quickly as possible.
Today.
Yeah. Okay, Jared back up. But I suspect that must have rocked him a bit.
Jared firing some solid combos, a jab across.
Yeah, Tawhiti with a really good patient approach here. As soon as he sees an opening, he just dives on it, but he's keeping at range looking for that opening.
And now he's putting the pressure on too. Big right hands from both men.
Yeah, Tawhiti's been very good at avoiding damage so far. He hasn't really taken any big shots like Jared. Jared really diving in there, kind of off-balanced himself, so it'll be interesting to see if his footwork can hold up throughout this fight. But he seems to be moving very well around the cage. Ooh, Tawhiti really very good at grabbing a hold of Jared's head and then just swinging away with those uppercuts, and he's throwing them very quickly and with a lot of power there.
Both boys team back off. Jared's very good with that jab.
Yeah, Tawhiti actually showing a great guard there as well, and he's slipping his hair out the way. Jared, oof. Yeah, Jared's really diving in there, and that uppercut is really finding a home, and I'm not sure if it's off balancing him or if he's just diving with his head too low when he steps in. But Tawhiti with a big right hand there.
And that's the fight over. Tawhiti with the win. Big right hands coming from over and under.
Tawhiti, for Helix and Tawhiti, really showing Swift 828 is a great gym in that, what they're teaching there and what he shows, it really works. It really works.
Got the skill from, can't you? Good level of striking there from Tawhiti today.
Yeah, well, with that big shot, he's claimed the SFS straight hands heavyweight title. Congratulations to Tawhiti there. Tawhiti West. Almost sounds like a Kanye West name that he would give his child, West, with his nickname there. So just before we announce this result, we have our next fight. We have King Fussy versus Levi Smiler. Levi Smiler actually participated in Dan Hooker's 1 minute scraps, and it's going to be a full Thai fight, and it's also a title fight as well with 4 ounce gloves. So that should be very interesting to see.
Here's versus King Fussy.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about that for a while? Please make some noise for our two boys that just want to show. Okay, so the belt that we have here is sponsored by D&H Equipment. D&H Equipment is in the trust of New Gold Machinery. I have Joe presenting to the winner. By first round, TKO, fighting out of the red corner.
You can see he's got the belt on him there. He is the heavyweight straight hands champion. Yeah, very excellent display. They were very technical. Obviously a lot of people expect with larger fighters in heavyweight classes that they're usually more brawlers or just throwing raw power. But that was a very technical display, and Jared was doing a good job of trying to bring Tawhiti's hands down at the start of the fight, but Tawhiti's pressure was just too great in that matchup. And